Hello. Today I will be narrating my article of choice on how to be an effective teacher, the first days of school by Harry K. Wong and Rosemary T. Wong, presented by Yashika Atkins. What is an effective teacher? Efficient, doing things right. Effective, doing the right thing. The effective teacher affects lives. Characteristics of an effective teacher is a good classroom manager, designs lessons to reach mastery, has positive expectations that students will be successful. Each student comes to school with an unlit candle with the expectations for you to light it. That is a quote by Harry Wong. Effective teacher understands how research is done, uses proven research-based practices. Research shows to achieve higher level comprehension that you should intersperse questions throughout text, understands that these practices are used by thousands of other teachers and are tried and true methods that work. Ineffective teacher. The ineffective teacher is simply not doing what the effective teacher is doing. The ineffective teacher resists resources available to them, relies on busy work as an excuse for learning. The ineffective teacher will whine that nothing applies to them, fully expecting others to tell them what to do. Discipline and procedures. How to manage your classroom by Harry K. Wong and Rosemary T. Wong. Activate your discipline plan. Effective teachers have a plan. The number one problem in the classroom is not discipline, it is the lack of procedures and routines. Rules, what the expected behaviors are there, shown only 3 to 5 rules. Consequences, what the students choose to accept if a rule is broken, can be negative or positive. Rewards that the student receives for appropriate behavior. If you don't have a plan, then you're planning to fail. A quote by Harry K. Wong. Post your rules, post your consequences and rewards. Immediately enact the consequences when a rule is broken. Give positive feedback to individuals as well as to the class. Make your behavior predictable and consistent. 3 steps to teaching procedures. Explain, state, explain, model, and demonstrate the procedures. Rehearse and practice the procedure under teacher supervision until it becomes a routine. Reinforce was reteach, rehearse, practice, and reinforce the classroom procedure until it becomes a student habit or routine. Characteristics of a well-managed classroom. Students are deeply involved in their work. Students know what is expected of them and are generally successful. There is relatively little waste time, confusion, or disruption. The climate of the classroom is work-oriented but relaxed and pleasant. Reasons why students don't follow procedures. Teachers have not thought out what happens in the classroom. Students have not yet been trained to follow the procedures. Teacher spends no time managing the classroom. When a student does not perform a procedure correctly, there is no punishment. The student is simply taken back through the 3-step teaching process. Half of your effectiveness is determined before you leave home. Prepare yourself both academically and attentively before you leave home and as you travel to school. You increase the chance of student success and decrease the chance of student disruption if the materials, classroom climate, and teacher are ready before the students arrive. Question: How would procedures and routines benefit special needs students?